Hello everybody, this is James at the Marshall Archive. Another mail call, some more rare lobby cards. These aren't action films, these are drama films. They're not particularly exciting films, but they're quite old cards and very, very rare. There's one more set of cafes in here. These were wrapped in a tie poster that I don't think I actually have yet. So I shall have to try and pick that apart and see what I can rescue from it. Hate when that happens. Alright, so here we have 5 lobby sets, and I'll just show you one by one. So these are a mainland China film. I've got some information here to read. So this is a 1965 film made by Central Motion Picture Corporation, which has a young Betty Ting Pei in it, called Beautiful Duckling. And this is from the days of black and white lobbies, where they coloured in some of it. So they're a bit weird looking, but when you get back to the 60s and beyond, this is what stuff looked like. Not perfect condition, but pretty good considering the age. A bit rough around the edges, some browning, and some rippling. Staple holes. What can you expect for something this old? They've been around the block a few times. Next up, this is a drama, and there's no English title on it, so I don't know what it is. I've tried to ID it, but so far I've come up with nothing. So what they've done here, they've taken the Hong Kong cards and they just stuck a label with the Thai distributor title and a couple of actors' names on there, which was a bit of a cheap and quick solution. Why make your own cards when you can just adapt the ones that they sent you when you bought the rights to the film? So whatever this is, I will try and identify it. I believe it to be quite old, and again the cards are a bit rough, but as ever I take what I can get. This one's actually been properly folded in half, which rather sucks. So if anyone recognises this film, if you can read the Chinese title and you can help me out, please tell me the English title, or give me a translation of the Chinese to English so I have something to call it. I don't like seeing in my records unknown Chinese film lobby set. It's not good. I need proper information. On this one, it's been ripped off and stuck back on, quite roughly, sadly. And so that's set number 2. And the other 3 do have names. I can tell you a bit more about them. I can't find out to get into this one. I'll take her in the front instead of the back. Right, this is, again, mainland China film. Made by Central Motion Picture Corporation. Has a young actress called Chen Chen, who I believe went on to become quite famous in the 60s and 70s. This is from 1969, called The Bride and I. Quite nice and colourful. Again, a little rough around the edges, but considering 1969, how long ago is that now? 63 years. When I reach 63 years old, if I'm in as good a state as these cards, I shall be happy. It looks like quite a watchable film. If I could watch it, I would definitely give it a go. There is a DVD, came out in Taiwan from Hooker, from the looks of it. And I might try and get my hands on it someday, though that stuff is getting quite hard to find at the moment. That's The Bride and I, rom-com from the looks of it. And this reminds me of a particular Thai film that has a similar sequence. So I'd like to see The Bride and I and see how that compares to the Thai film. See if they copied, which they may well have done. And again, like the last one, they just took the Chinese cards and added their own Thai sticker. Which is good for me. I like it that way. Alright, 2 more sets. Alright, these cards are from a film called Flower Drums of Feng Yang, from 1967. Again, starring Chen Chen, same actress. This is made by Grand Motion Picture Company. I must admit I'm not familiar with. They only seem to have made a few films. I've actually got one of their films. I've never watched it. Love is More Intoxicating Than Wine. I've got that on VCD. I should look at it one day. Anyway, so Flower Drums of Feng Yang. And there are some pictures on the internet, but I can't find any pictures of these cards. And as we had with the last lot of cards, somebody's drawn a grid on her face, either for the Thai poster or the marquee at the cinema, one way or the other. And these are quite nice cards. Again, they're not 100% condition. There is some damage. They are a bit rough, but very rare stuff. Quite colourful as well. The difference between the black and whites that they hang colour parts of and proper colour photo, very stark contrast. Very nice rich colours on these. Quite good stuff. Alright, and for our last set today, one more cafe set my guy found. And again, sadly a drama. I'd rather have the cafe martial arts, but those are very, very hard to find. Not that the dramas aren't hard to find too. Anything cafe is quite hard to find. They weren't exactly that big in this part of the world as far as I can tell. So this has a lot of actors who I must admit I'm not familiar with. I don't know Chow Lei, Tin Ching, Mang Li, Wang Lai. I've not really watched much in the way of cafe stuff. But this is a film called Affection. And again, condition is not awesome, but take what you can get. One day I'll scan all of these things. Pictures are quite colourful and a bit of photoshopping. The cards would look good as new. So one day if I ever become rich, if enough people start watching my YouTube channel that I make money from it, that's one of the many projects that I have in mind, to get decent high-res versions of every card and try and restore them to their former glory. Wouldn't that be nice? So that's all for today. 5 more rare lobby sets. Unfortunately, it seems that's all I'm going to get for the moment. And I still have the 18-inch pile of other lobbies I built up to show you. I'll do that in another video. The person who I got all of those from has stopped selling lobbies now. And the guy who I got these and the previous lot of rares from, he said that's it, that's all I've got right now. So all I can do at the moment is wait and hope that another person gets a good load of rare lobbies and start selling them. So wait and see what happens on that score. Still a few posters turning up here and there. I got some DVDs in that I'll show you in the next video. I think that's all from me for today. Have a nice day, everyone. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Please look at the website and think about buying something, please, to support the channel. And have a nice day. See you next time.